The first thing I see when I look in the mirror, a mom, a tired mom.
I see a healthy, very grateful, very blessed husband and father.
The first thing I see, honestly, is my smile.
I notice how my eyes are slightly different colors.
The things that I've lived through, the life opportunities that I've had.
I see my wrinkles and my smile, and it reminds me of my mom.
I see my daddy, I see my mother, and I see me.
I'm an ambassador of sorts and a survivor.
Someone who's just trying to figure out life like everyone else. The loss of a child is tragic. There's no answer for it. There's no rhyme. There's no reason. It's terrible. Organ donation, it's the only bright spot, if that's the way to describe it, in the tragedy. It's because I know that Nick isn't here with us, but he is in the world somewhere.
2020 had all these basically bad things happen. I was like, I can do something that makes this year, better for somebody.
It's healing to give back to somebody else when you're hurting. It's not easy, but there's some joy that comes over you that you can't explain when you are in pain and you're able to bless somebody else.
At first, you're never prepared for a loss and you're never prepared for the sadness and grief, but knowing that Jason and Gail now are heroes for others, it does give us a glimpse of hope in our darkest times.
Just having that little piece of her to be able to give to someone else is so huge to me.
I've been doing lung transplant for more than 16 years. At the night of a transplant, I'm both happy and sad.
I was filled with hope for Hadley, but so much grief for another parent.
My life could have been different, and my family's lives could have been different if things would have gone another direction.
When I reflect on what I've been through, I just think, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm still here. There was a time I thought, I didn't think I was gonna make it to 30. I didn't think I was gonna make it to 40.
It makes me speechless of how much I have accomplished and how much I still have left to do.
I didn't just survive, for a reason. I believe that God carved out a space just for me. And it's my opportunity and responsibility to do something with it.
When I reflect, I see the faces of the patients that I've taken care of. So I see the recipients that I've taken care of over the last 20 years, or I see the nurse that I've taken care of after surgery, and I just smile. It just makes me happy.
What a blessing you can be to someone else's family. If something were to happen to me, knowing that I could help save someone else's life, it would be just a blessing to know that I could bless someone else.
There's so many people who, could not be enjoying a birthday or an anniversary because they were receiving, chronic care treatment such as dialysis.
Organ, eye, and tissue donation is important because it saves lives. It extends lives. And I'm so happy to see so many people doing it sight unseen, not even knowing people.
It wasn't important to me who I donated to. It was me wanting to do something for somebody else.
Before, she couldn't run for more than maybe 2 minutes before she was exhausted. I feel like she could run for 2 days at this stage. She's got just more energy and more life to her than we could have ever asked for.
And I'm healthy for my dogs too.
Registering as a donor is really not anything that is going to alter your life, but could significantly alter the life of another. It's not necessarily a contract, but it's a gift.
You can be a donor at any age, young or old. It's a decision that you need to make individually on your own and communicate those wishes with your family.
It can be a very daunting decision to make just because I think we are very scared to talk about death while we're living. But That one decision can change so many lives. There's no telling how much it would mean to another person if you were to make that decision.
Seeing my daughter's eyes go from sadness to joy, tremendously happy to be with my family. And I pray every day that I am living up to the person who provided me with a new chance in life, what they would have wanted me to be.
The reason why I received a kidney is because of things like this. You know, people who volunteer and have passion for getting the word out about organ donation and, you know, are willing to spend their time and their energy to make sure that people like me can extend their life. I have 2 teenage daughters. I want to be around for them.
Our responsibility is to pass it on as life was passed to us. And life is about what we give to it more than what we take away from it.
God has blessed us all with purpose. We have an opportunity to shine through that. And our job is to bless other people, not to hold on to it, but to let it go. We do it in life, we do it in death. And it's a blessing and an honor to know that you are part of someone else experiencing true purpose and living out their life, getting another chance to do things that they were created to do.